without further ado, the Project Access Northwest team is back. I think I see you all. So I'll let you all jump in.
All right, I'll start us off. Hi, everyone. This is Molly James with Project Access Northwest. And I'm just going to do a quick intro about our project. So we had a specific challenge that we saw within Project Access Northwest, specifically between the Community Resource Connection and our pro bono counseling programs. And so that became the focus of this project. Our Community Resource Connection program provides comprehensive care coordination services, including housing, nutrition, employment, and other essential needs. The pro bono counseling program provides free counseling services statewide. These two programs often work in conjunction with each other and have a significant amount of overlap, as many patients benefit from both care coordination services and counseling services. But right now, the programs operate in completely different systems. The Community Resource Connection program is managed within CQC, which is part of the HealthierHere infrastructure, while pro bono counseling is housed in our own TrackVia database. Even though they're closely connected in practice, the technology supporting them is not. Because patients can be referred between the programs, our navigators and coordinators are constantly working across different systems. Excuse me. They need to be able to see the real-time status of each referral, regardless of where it lives. The challenge is that information isn't always clear or readily accessible. When that happens, staff have to track it down themselves, making phone calls, sending emails, or reaching out via Teams just to understand the current status. This results in a lot of back and forth communication and often leads to duplicate data entry. It takes time away from patient care and increases the risk of miscommunication. So at the end of the day, our project came down to a very simple but critical question, which was, where is this referral now?
Hey, Izzy, do you know what the status of 197-818's referral is?
I don't know who that client is. I'm not in TrackVia right now.
It's a Capri Renville.
That's not my client.
Oh, okay. Hey, Brooklyn, is Capri your client?
I believe that they were assigned to me.
Do you know if you've gotten in contact with them yet?
I'll need to check on C2C. Just give me a minute.
Okay. Are they? Yeah, let me know.
I just checked and Capri has been contacted.
Do you know if they're engaging in services yet?
I'll need to go through my notes to check it out if they have been.
Okay,
hey guys, I know this current process can be kind of frustrating to navigate. Luckily, as a team, we've been working to come up with a solution using CQI. Unfortunately, the question, what's the status of this referral, isn't as straightforward as one would think. So we met with the team and we came up with multiple data points that would need to be answered for both teams to feel as though they knew the answer to the question, what is the status of this referral? First, we needed to create an operational definition, and we decided that the status is complete when the client's social need, provider, contact status, disposition, and care coordinator are documented consistently in the record. And our next steps in the PDSA cycle was to meet with the teams to identify potential changes and how to test those changes. And we took the steps needed to standardize status requests so that we could test for change. We asked that all requests for client status be done through a particular Teams channel, and we set a standardized response time of 1 business day. And now we can start testing for change to see if those improvements reduce delays and reduce follow-up inquiries and communication breakdowns. We've also determined a number of other test points we could evaluate, such as client reports of delayed contact, referral feedback loop completion, CRC and PBC team and employee satisfaction, duplicate data entry rate, and a number of others. And using this PDSA cycle and process, we should be able to streamline this whole referral status question.
Thank you, team. And I would like to give my personal thank you to our PBC team as well as our CRC team and our amazing Tony Award-winning actresses that were on today. Really appreciate all the work. I'd also like to thank those who are leading the change. That includes our CQI team of Molly, Juan, Joe, Martha, Ariel, and V. Our PBC team and our CRC team is Brooklyn, Izzy, Alexa, and Liz. So thank you all for that. So some of the things that we've identified, as Joe kind of covered, was some of our next steps. On the 23rd, we're meeting with our team to continue the CQI measurement testing and PDSA testing to complete that document and work. We're also setting aside time for those tests. And then as of last week, we started working with our TrackVia developers. TrackVia is our system that we use on the project access side for closed loop referrals to integrate C2C into our process a little more closely, so that data will travel back and forth between the two systems without all of the back and forth that some of our care coordinators have been doing. In addition to that, I will be going to Three Rivers Hospital in Brewster, Washington at the end of August to meet with their team to see what they're doing in the realm of CQI in their partnership with the Virginia Mason Institute. So I think that will provide a lot of good hands-on, real-time learnings as well. And with that, I would like to open it up to any questions anyone may have. All right. Well,
yeah, sorry, Scott. I was going to say we had a minute here if there were any questions about that. Lots of positive feedback rolling in, which I'm sure no one's surprised about.
Yes, and I would like to call out that Capri is our president and CEO's dog, and she is an amazing office pet that comes in once a week. So we appreciate that as well.
I also just want to give a shout out to the team, because not only did they complete the program while also planning the annual clinic in April, which I know is just a phenomenal amount of work for the team. But in the spirit, in a great example of how, they really took on CQI principles in our first coaching call after the clinic, the topic was, okay, this doesn't have to do with our project, but we just wanted to quickly think about how we could incorporate CQI principles into the planning and execution of this event immediately, like rapidly transitioning into that. So kudos all around.